versus sinners, the poor versus riches, top ramen place versus 5-star dinners. Wonder where I fit in, the humblest beginnings. Had to take some losses before I saw my first winnings. Silver line grinning, poverty line thinning. My life is like a movie and the plot just thickened. Came from broken homes trying to break the old traditions. Left my old ways for my future acquisitions. I know no such thing as playing both sides. I know life is better in the dope ride. I know the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know no such thing as playing both sides. I know the life is better in the dope ride. I know the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Came up off the ignorance, coming from a family drunk cycle and it's belligerent. Me, I sip a little bit, maybe a little more, just trying to keep a score. 2 cups in and knowing my liver sore, and knowing I'm into soul, and knowing I'm in for more. Rewriting destiny right when I hit record. Patching up the trauma, these lyrics is Neosporin. I rose from...
Great, hello, we are at the gym. It is Wednesday the 27th of March. It's also really loud in there, so I will pull this closer and hope that you can hear me over the music. Filmed a bit of my check-in this morning because why not? I'm just training arms today, so it's going to be a pretty short session, so figured I'd show my check-in because Wednesdays are the days I check in on. So I've also filmed a sort of check-in setup, like the light I use, the backdrop I use, and all that sort of stuff, the settings I have everything on, to post on my Instagram later, so that will be up now. I'll put the link in the description, or like on the little eye thing right now. So you can check that out, because I always get questions asked about like my check-in setup and that whole process, so that's all there for you. As for arms today, this is the one session a week where I do not log anything, I do not track anything. There is no structure to the session. It's similar every time I train, but it's also different every time I train, because arms are one of those things, you're not linearly going to progress them. Like, you're not just going to add 2.5 kilos to your curl every week, because then you'll be curling 60s after a year, right? It just doesn't work like that. So it's a lot more volume based, really. I hit arms, I hit them Monday session, I hit them today, hit them tomorrow, and hit them Saturday. So I hit them effectively 4 times a week. This is the main arm day though, so the bulk of it is today and Monday really, and then it's just tries at the end of push tomorrow, and then biceps on Saturday at the end of pull. So yeah, I will sort of go through a few bits today. It's not the most exciting, but I need bigger arms, so it's a pretty important session for myself. As for the check-in this morning, I'll put the shots on screen now. I was 241.5, which is all-time heaviest, so all-time heaviest, still pretty tidy condition, very happy with it, with how I'm looking, and we're just continuing to grow. So I need to be realistically 250 in this condition before I prep, ideally 255, so still a long way to go, a lot of size to put on before the pro debut, the real pro debut. So it's just a case of rinse and repeat, eat the food, do the training, and grow. So yeah, I'll get into arms. I'm going to start with a dumbbell curl. Basically, it's 10 a.m. It's just literally 10 a.m. this morning. I've got a lot to do today, so need to get through this session fairly quick, but I will film a lot of the sets. Like a lot of this today as well. It'll be like 3 sets and a drop set, 4 sets on some exercises. So I probably won't film all 4 sets of each exercise because that's just boring. So we'll fly through it. I'll try to make it as interesting as possible, but at the end of the day, it's fucking arms, right? It's the most boring thing to train in my opinion, apart from abs. Abs is worse, but this is pretty fucking shocking, so we'll get into it. To start with, just dumbbell curl, pretty straightforward, full range of motion, warming up the elbow joints a little bit as well. So I'll do this, do just a standard probably push down, and then probably jump upstairs onto the preacher, try and focus on hitting the biceps in the short position first whilst they are still fresh. Then as they fatigue towards the end of the session, we'll go into like a step through cable curl where we're just working on that length and range. Great, done my some curl. Just going for a push down now. Like, yeah, on here it would be more optimal if I had like the Vulcan grip or like a long rope to allow me to come like fully out, but this session I'm trying to be a lot more just like intuitive. Train based off feeling, not fucking science per se. So fucking easy buckle, push down, feeling fantastic, why not do it? Great. Instead of preacher, I'm just going to do like a fucking overhead cable curl. Probably one of, if not my favourite bicep exercise, to be fair. Like the connection I get in this short there, squeeze at the top, just feels fantastic. So doing this to hit it in the short today. Then I'm going to go into sort of like a sort of overhead tricep extension, because one of the main lacking things in my triceps is like my long head of my triceps, of my overall arms really. I need a lot more tricep and I need a lot more long head of my triceps, so doing that sort of overhead movement is what's going to bias that. So yeah, going to do probably three in a drop set on here, 3 in a drop set on the tricep extension, and then go into another bicep on the tricep, and then a bit of posing, and that will likely be it. But my arms are fucking pumped to shit already, so it's going well. Great. On to the next tricep exercise. Probably my favourite tricep at the minute in terms of hitting the long head. So, bit of a Mike Van Wyck one. You know, that is effectively stand at a bit of an angle, overhead, and you want to pop this elbow up pretty much every rep, just to get that extra bit of stretch. Just imagine you're fucking throwing a 9 darter, mate. That's pretty much it. It's the Luke Lindner. Inch workout. I'm now on to summer fruits EAAs because it's summer now from Naughty Boy. Still 30 grams of carbs in there. But yeah, I got sick of the Trained by JP one, so Naughty Boy summer fruits it is because it's summer now. Right, onto a step 3 cable curl with on the Silex Bravo, so it's back supported basically. So the hip biceps then in the lengthen to pretty much finish. I'm just going to be, I can't even scratch my back when I was that pump, fucking hell. Going to be a come and just bicep curl till failure in the squat rack with an Olympic bar. The gym's empty. There's like 4 squat racks that are all empty here, so I'm not that much of a cunt, but yeah, I'm just going to absolutely bury my biceps now, then that's done. Then I'm going to do one more tricep exercise, bury them, drop set, you know, beyond belief, and just wrap it up there. Extension. We'll probably do a mechanical drop set, meaning I won't change the load, I'll just change the fucking physics. The pivot point basically, mechanically it'll be lighter for the tricep, so it won't be full range of motion. So be back here to start with, doing a full tricep extension. Mechanical drop set just means lean forward and just pull down here. So it's just fucking shit basically, it's just branch warrant form, but it feels great, so why not? That's it. I was literally training for, it's 11 now, I've done about 50 minutes of poses, so I was training for about 45 minutes. That's about as long as my arm day gets. Any longer and you're taking too long in between sets. So it's normally 35, 45 minutes. So yeah, probably a shorter video, short and sweet. short and shit, I should say. I need to go to O2 this afternoon to go get a business phone set up. I've been in Sunday, I was then in Monday. Both times was ready to buy the phone. Only reason I couldn't is because their system wasn't taking payment, their system was down, so I've had to go to O2 twice now. Today will be the third time, but third time lucky. Hopefully I fucking can buy the phone, they let me pay for it. So we'll see. Got a shitload of work to do. So yeah, that is that. This will be up Friday, hopefully. VQ have a Dragon Ball Z drop coming out this Thursday, so tomorrow. So the day came out yesterday, basically, if you watch this with the day this comes out. I'll put some of the shit on screen now. Like, some of it is pretty cool. I'm not into Dragon Ball Z, I've never seen it. But some of the stuff is pretty fucking hard. Like the joggers are sick, proper premium. T-shirts have like graphics all over the fucking sleeves and like the details mad on them. So I'll put some images on screen now. If you want any of that, Code Eagles, it's live now. The Dragon Ball Z stuff normally sells out pretty quick, so you can get on it if you do want some. Besides that, I'll catch you in the next video. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you soon.